In this video, we're finally going to drive Magnus. The last video we were at Sandia, and right when we got there, the alternator went out, so we had no power. The fuel pump was only getting like 11 volts, so it was starving for fuel. I just got a new alternator installed, but I have yet to see if it's actually working. I think it's the same pinout as the original one. It was actually off of a truck. I don't know why, but that one seems to fit better with the LS3 Innovations front assembly. So I'm going to make sure that gets wired properly. We have 12 volts running to it and hopefully 13, 14 coming back. But we're going to get the alternator situation figured out. Then Kizer's going to come over and we're going to go take this thing out and actually drive it today. So fingers crossed everything goes well. Kizer just got here. He's going to record us hopefully making this thing work today. There's no idle air control, so I have to use the throttle a little bit. 14 volts. Last time I drove it, we had no voltage and it was chugging, and then I put a new alternator on it, didn't check the voltage, and I took it up the street and it was still chugging, but we had 14 volts. So I'm gonna pull the fuel hat off, pull the sending unit out, see if the pickup is clogged or missing, something like that. So pull it off. See if it's all right, and it's leaking, so we can fix the leak. So this is the in-tank filter. It's hard to see, but it's pretty clogged. You look inside there, bunch of random shit. I don't know where it came from because the tank was clean when I put it back in, so we'll see. I'll pull it apart, put some brake clean through it, and see how it comes through it. I dropped the filter housing. So now we're running no filter in the tank. New filter housing mod. So we go right there. All right, we're all strapped in. Got the tablet figured out with the shadow dash or whatever you call that. So that's good to go, but we're gonna go down here, test on this thing a little bit, see how it feels. It's like spraying on the windshield. Is it coming out of here, you think? Oh, totally spraying out of there. For sure. 100%. Oh yeah, that's where it's coming from. This is the old truck stick. This is my new stick. But I forgot to block off the old stick hole, so now I have 2 sticks. Oh yeah. Joint broke off. Oh, like, so the ball joint literally fell apart. Look. There should be enough caster in the geometry of the front suspension that it should just steer home by itself. But we're about to find out. Hopefully that wheel stays straight. Straight enough. Just fine. Only one tire on. We almost made it. Hey, yo, bro. I mean, as long as you don't get it crossed up like that, it should get home. So maybe no more burnouts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need a key ring?
Need a zip tire, like 3. Let's see how it runs. What's the worst that could happen?
Famous S words.
Alright, so needs new tie rod, probably new tie rods, inner and outer, new ball joints. Would be a good idea to go through and check all of the tension and all the bolts since we finally drove it. Drove great, engine runs good, handbrake works good. That rack is probably original. It does leak of fluid. So new rack, probably inner outer tie rods, and that'll be it. But that'll be it for this video. God, my ears are just ringing. That'll be it. Like, subscribe.